The escalating fighting between Israel and Hamas is gaining the attention of Israelis and Palestinians here in Chicago.
Yeah, a big crowd, more than 1,000 people are rallying downtown right now, addressing the unrest and violence in the Middle East. The protest march has moved down Michigan Avenue, and WGN's Mike Lowe is there now to show us. Mike?
Ray and Micah, good evening to both of you. At least 1,500 pro-Palestinian demonstrators rallied here in Congress Plaza earlier today, and as you said, they have begun to march toward the Israeli Consulate General's office to demand an end to what they call the occupation of parts of the Middle East by the Israeli government. Meantime, Israeli groups are saying that the violence in the Middle East that we're seeing now is because of Palestinian provocations. Both sides seem to agree that they want the violence to end, but they don't agree on much else.
The occupation! The occupation!
A massive group of pro-Palestinian protesters filled Congress Plaza in downtown Chicago
Long live Palestine!
to condemn what they characterized as Israeli aggression, hoping their calls for peace echoed from the Magnificent Mile to the Gaza Strip.
And we're here as Chicagoans from our community, but also from all other communities in solidarity with us, to demand that Israel stop these attacks and to demand that our government in the United States force Israel to stop these attacks.
A major crisis has erupted in the Middle East. Dozens have been killed. Overnight, Israeli forces bombarded the Gaza Strip with airstrikes. Several leaders of the militant group Hamas were killed. Hamas has responded by firing more than 1,000 rockets at Israeli cities. This is the latest escalation of tensions that have lingered here for decades.
This is all the responsibility of the Israeli government.
While Palestinian groups condemn Israeli military action, Jay Takath, the executive vice president of the Jewish United Fund in Chicago, says there's a distinction.
We should not confuse the arsonist with the firefighter. The arsonist lights the fire, and the firefighter responds and tries to put it out.
He says he's worried that the latest outbreak of violence could escalate into a full-scale war with ramifications beyond the Middle East.
Israel is responding with restraint and proportionate force. Its targets are terrorists that it is aiming to attack. Hamas, in contrast, is specifically aiming for civilians, and it is all too often hitting and killing only civilians.
Today, United Airlines announced the cancellation of flights from Chicago to Tel Aviv, a worrisome development for Takath, whose son is in Israel now.
He is okay, thankfully. He, like all too many other Israelis, is spending most of the nights in a air raid bomb bunker.
Meantime, the pro-Palestinian protesters in Chicago marched down Michigan Avenue to the Israeli embassy to voice their anger and frustrations.
I'm here to voice my sound. This is inhumane.
People just need to stand up, and we're here again after again after again, year after year after year, trying to make a difference.
Now, this violence comes during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Here in Chicago, Cardinal Blase Cupich noted that Jerusalem holds a special place for three of the world's major religions, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. And he released a written statement tonight saying, quote, "I join my prayer to the Holy Fathers in hope that all parties heed the call of God of peace, the God of mercy and the creator of all, who wants all people to abjure violence and injustice with the aim of securing lasting peace." Reporting live tonight in downtown Chicago, Mike Lowe, WGN News.
All right, Mike, thank you very much.